Welcome back friends. Today's topic is regarding the SUM and SUMX function in Power BI. I am going to explain what is the use and what is the difference between the SUM and SUMX function. First of all, let's understand the data. Here in this sales data table, I have the information of date, item name, store, quantity sold and selling price per unit. My requirement here is to create a visualization for total quantity sold and total sales revenue. In this case, I can use the SUM and SUMX function. The SUM function basically calculates the total of numbers from a column. In case of visualizing the total quantity sold, we can use the simple SUM function. But in case of visualizing the total sales revenue, we cannot use SUM function here because the SUM function calculates the total from one single column. To calculate the total sales revenue, we have to multiply the quantity and selling price per unit in every single row, then add the total of the multiplication. In that case, we have to use the SUMX function. First of all, let's calculate the total quantity sold by creating here a new measure. Click on this new measure. Here in this measure equal to, put here total quantity sold equal to, then use here SUM function, open parenthesis. Here you can see the description of the SUM function. The SUM function adds all the number in a column. Here in this column name parameter, let's take this quantity sold column of the sales data table. Then close parenthesis, press enter. Here you see the total quantity sold measure is created. Click on the report view. Add here a card visual by clicking on this card option. Then drag and drop this total quantity sold measure here in the visual. Here you see this is the total quantity sold, which is 6,698. Now to visualize the total sales revenue, we have to calculate the total sales revenue by multiplying the quantity with the selling price per unit of every single row, then add the total of the multiplications. For this, we have to use the SUMX function. For that, click on the new measure. In the measure equal to, put here total sales revenue equal to, then use here SUMX function, open parenthesis. Here you see the description of the SUMX function, that is SUMX function returns the sum of an expression evaluated for each row in a table. In this table parameter, select the table name, that is the sales data table. So put here sales, then click on this sales data table. Put a comma. In the expression, we have to multiply the quantity sold with the selling price per unit. So type here sales, then select this quantity sold column of the sales data table, multiplication symbol, then select the selling price per unit column of the sales data table. Click on this SPPU column, close parenthesis, then press enter. Here you see the total sales revenue measure is created. Now go to the report view. Add here a new card visual, then drag and drop this total sales revenue in this visual, and here you see the total sales revenue is visualized, that is 31 million. So this is all about the difference and how to use SUM and SUMX function in Power BI. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up by hitting on that like button. If you are new here, request you to subscribe the channel to get similar video updates in future. If you want to practice this, download the sample Power BI document file from the video description below. Thank you so much for watching. See you in next video tutorial.